Is it's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, guys, we're going to be talking about the MyTEAM app in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM, or the 2K24 MyTEAM app, I should say, that is new. I don't play a ton of games on the MyTEAM app, but I'm going to be telling you what I think could be the most useful on the MyTEAM app. And if you do want to play games, kind of some tips and tricks in what I personally recommend. Now, before I dive into anything, I know you can connect your controller via Bluetooth and stuff like that, and there are videos on YouTube on that. So obviously, just Google how can I connect my PS5 controller to my iPhone. Follow those steps. That's how I personally did it. It is super easy. You just with the PlayStation controller, if you have the cord to connect it, then it's easy to connect, obviously via Bluetooth. I don't really think you need a controller unless you're gonna be playing online. I do believe it's the current gen version of the game, because when I do play it, it looks a little different than next gen. Now that's fine, it's not that big of a deal, but it does look a little bit different. Now, what do I personally like about it? Exhibitions, because for me, on my main account, on my PlayStation account, I didn't even do my exhibitions yesterday. And it's about time that the exhibitions are going to reset. So before they reset, again, they reset in 15 minutes. Instead of having to load up the game, and most of the time I'm on Xbox on my main account doing the no money spent stuff like that. So instead of having to switch the wires, go to Xbox or go to PlayStation just to do my exhibitions, I can do them on my phone. And sometimes you can do multiple exhibitions in one day, especially if you've done a lot of them. And so that is another thing I would check. After, halfway through the day, claim your exhibitions. And then load in new ones, obviously, if you guys do want to. Now, obviously, some of the exhibitions I still can't do, but it is nice to be able to just do that via the phone instead of having to load up your console just specifically to do exhibitions. Next thing I want to hit on: daily login reward. You guys might not think it's that big of a deal, but logging in every single day gets you slowly rewarded as you do go up the games. And I know sometimes 2K's had these specific events, and people are like, yo, Ty, I'm gone for the weekend. What do I do? You have to log in every day to get a certain player. And if somebody's gone for the day, then they don't get them. For example, this week, I think if you log on every single day, you get Amethyst Miles Turner. Well, what happens if you are gone for a day? You just couldn't get him. Now you just load up your phone and you can take advantage of it. 1500 MT just like that. Now again, I a lot of times will get out of the mode and go back into it, see if the exhibitions have reset. But obviously, for the sake of this video, I'm not going to do that. Now, again, I think Triple Threat Offline is super easy still to win on your phone. Now, I'm not even going to talk about connecting your controller or anything like that. I'm just going to be talking specifically about on your phone, how you can go about, winning in Triple Threat Offline, because not everybody wants to go through the hoops of connecting to their controller. Now, again, if you want to play online modes, I would definitely recommend not doing that unless you have a controller, because it's hard to move. It's really hard to play the game on your phone alone. So again, Triple Threat Offline, one thing I'd always recommend: run some bad players and then just run like a good shot creator. So when I'm searching here, I want to search by gold players, get my best gold players on the court, especially big men like centers like Cat, and then just throw another center in here. But even doing all this, it's way easier to do on your console than on your phone. So I'm not saying the MyTEAM app is perfect, but it does get you a lot of things done. And for the sake of this video, I'll just plug Kyle Korver in, because basically all I do shooting wise is chuck lightlies anyways. So the one thing on the MyTEAM app that I would say is, if you get prize bullets from the exhibitions, take them into Triple Threat Offline, and that's where you're going to have success. Now, one thing I personally have success with is this defensive assist button. So this button I'm holding down right now, you can see it's the middle button. You hold this on defense, it basically plays defense for you. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not moving anything. Defensive assist button basically plays defense for you. And if you get a couple of stops, that's honestly all you need. Now, again, as far as this, all you're going to do is get the ball to Kyle Korver and shoot the ball. It's literally all you're going to do. It's not going to work in online modes, but in offline modes, it should work pretty well. Now, it is lagging a little bit for you guys there, but you guys still get the good, premise of this video. Again, defensive assist on, you get you stops, and that's all you're going to hold on defense. Honestly, that's all you need. Defensive assist, hold it offensively, chuck threes with Kyle Korver. And sure, the games might take you a little bit longer, but you should be able to get through games, and I don't know, 3 to 4 minutes. You're still going to get the MT stuff like that. And so even if you like, let's say a lot of people at school, like let's say you're in study hall, because I mean, for me personally, when I would be at study hall, I'd be doing random stuff. Instead of at study hall, you know, doing basically boring stuff. If your school allows you to have a phone, obviously if it's against the rules, don't do it. But in study hall, when I was in school, if I had my work done and stuff, my teachers really didn't care too much. I would have been playing the MyTEAM app, shooting threes with Kyle Korver, getting things done, making a little MT, all those things, because it adds up. And again, I'll get through this game and showcase it for you guys, but it definitely does add up. And I'm up 12-0, and I'm not doing anything you guys can't do. One thing I will say that you guys are gonna have to get used to is timing shots. And I know it's glitchy for you guys, but it's not glitchy on my end. It's only glitchy because of the screen mirroring thing. But the one thing you guys will, again, probably have to get used to is how to time your shots. But once you get used to how to time your shots, it's really not difficult at all. At least for me and my perspective. Again, I've got used to out-of-time shots, and you guys can see I'm knocking them down with Kyle Korver. Now, if you don't have Kyle Korver, there's plenty of other options you can use. Basically, any pink diamond, it's just a really good shooter. The reason I like Korver, he greens a lot of light leads. His release is relatively quick as well. But you guys are seeing, I mean, within 3 minutes, I'm going to have this triple threat offline game completed. Now, again, I know it's laggy. I know all that stuff. And you guys might be like, ew, Ty, like this gameplay stinks. But this is really where I think it's, you know, useful. Any offline modes you can get done. Even like, I think skills challenges, right? So like on my Nobody Spent, I've got to do some skills challenges. One of these days, I might just load up the skills challenges and get them done. Yes, it's going to make me be a little bit harder on your phone than it would be on console, and I won't disagree with that. But it's basically the same thing. In any offline modes, you should be able to go and get these type of challenges done and have some success. Once you're with that offline game, you guys can see 600 MT, and you still get everything else the same. You're still going to get the wheel spin. You're still going to get the vault to open. The rest of it is really going to be the same. You guys can see spin the wheel. It's going to be the exact same thing. So you play this on your phone for an hour, you're going to get through 15 triple threat offline games. How much MT can you make within them? That is totally up to you. This Jalen Suggs, I'll just quick sell for this video. So for the sake of this video, guys, played for 4 minutes, made 1200 MT. Guess what, guys? My exhibitions, they reset because I just played a game. I'm going to be able to do another one before the clock does turn over for the next day, which is huge for me because exhibitions, one of the main ways to make MT, although it doesn't seem like it's that important, definitely is. So that's where I really find use of the mobile app. And this is just me. Is really with exhibitions and offline modes. It's what I've had the most success with this far. Now, I can't sit here and say I've played the game a ton on my phone because I really haven't, but it is definitely nice to have. Even if you go in here to the agendas, obviously you can get Tyrese Haliburton from this. We know that. But you go in here to the season agendas. I can work on some of these if I really needed to. Scoring points in the paint with diamond players. I could do that. Get 100 assists with amethyst players. Could combine that with Kyle Korver and could definitely work on those. You go in here to the skills challenges. Spotlight challenges. These are things that I could do all on my phone. And so another thing is sometimes like my girl wants to spend time with me, but I want to, you know, play the game. Well, now you can get the best of both worlds. I can play the game. She can watch TikTok or do whatever she wants to do, watch Netflix, and we can do what we need to do. So, I mean, there are definitely a lot of pros to the MyTEAM app. A lot of people don't necessarily like playing multiplayer anyways. And so this app is perfect for just kind of offline. Another thing is, you like to rip packs, you obviously can do that on your phone. Like if you're at, let's say, school at work and you really want to rip a box, you can do that on your phone. Everything does carry over, which is just so nice. You can see who the deal of the day is every single day. So let's say, you know, you're at work, you want to see the deal of the day, or you're at school, want to see the deal of the day. You can do that as well. Anything you can do on the game, you can do on your phone. They did something with this MyTEAM app, and I gotta say, guys, I am a massive fan of it. Let me know your thoughts on the mobile app down below in the comments, guys. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.